You want to constantly focus on reducing the risk to optimize your chances of success. Maybe there's an opportunity here. Put together a company, and Us2.ai was born.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and I'm really excited today because we have the founding CEO of Us2.ai joining us today. Hi James, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jimmy. How are you?
I'm great too, thank you. And in fact, I'm very curious to find out more about your company. Can you share with us a little bit more about it?
Oh, I'd love to. So we are on a mission to automate the fight against cardiovascular disease, the world's #1 killer. And we do that using machine learning technology to automate the reading of echocardiograms, which are videos and images we take of the heart. Normally, it's a very laborious 30-minute process to read and interpret these videos. We automate the entire thing. 0 clicks, in under 2 minutes, you can get a full patient report.
Wow, nice. So that must be a lifesaver for many of these workers out there. It must be very expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty penny, frankly. So the machines alone to capture these videos can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Software on top of that to do the manual work costs tens of thousands of dollars. And then, of course, doctors' time. All the time that they're spending in these dark rooms doing these manual tracings, they're not spending with you as a patient. We eliminate all of that, save so much time and money throughout the entire process.
So how much money approximately are we looking at saving?
Yeah, so if you just look at the hardware, those machines are hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can get our software on a tablet for a couple of $1,000s.
This is too good to be true. Time saving, so much cheaper. How accurate is this framework?
Okay, so not the first time I've been asked this question. Frankly, it's a great question that
Thank God.
even the FDA wanted to know about the accuracy. So to get our regulatory approval in the US, we had to take 3 trained sonographers from the Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, so one of the best labs in the world. 3 doctors, all trained at the same place, and those 3 doctors read 600 patient studies. Now you'd imagine 3 doctors, top doctors trained at the same place, there's not going to be much difference in what the results that they produce.
Should be the same?
There's always difference. Humans, we have error. We always produce error. There's so much variability, even if you're trained at the same place. Then we ran our software on the same 600 studies, and our results had to fall within the variability of those 3 humans. When you do that, you basically prove you're interchangeable, not with just anybody, the best in the world.
Oh wow, that sounds really promising. Of course, we know that what you're doing is very important, and this is actually very niche. Can you share with us more about how this idea came about?
Okay, it's a bit of a personal story, I hope you don't mind, but I was retired. I was living the good life, kite surfing around the world.
Okay. Why then? Why?
Well, my last company was one of the largest e-commerce companies in Europe. It went well, IPO'd, and I got to learn how to kite surf. And so I was at a resort, a fancy resort, when I got an ECG, which is, those squiggly lines you get when they put electric leads on your body.
Yes.
And it indicated there might be something wrong with my heart. And so if you suspect something's wrong with the heart, doctors want to see the heart, and they use ultrasound images to see the heart. So I went and got my first ultrasound exam, and it was a little bit troubling. And I got a second exam, and it was perfect. The doctor said there was nothing wrong.
Okay.
Immediately, I thought, okay, there's probably some room for improvement in this process. 2 doctors giving me 2 entirely different results. And so working with my co-founder, she took me in the back rooms of hospitals, and I discovered a process. What doctors do, they are in expensive dark rooms, in expensive hospitals, manually tracing the images and videos to create these results. All of them hate the software that they use. They want to get rid of it and automate the whole thing. And I said, maybe there's an opportunity here. So we quickly worked with A-Star to get access to some of the top research institutes here in Singapore, put together a company, and Us2.ai was born.
So I believe, like most of the startup companies, you have your own fair share of challenges as well, don't you?
Absolutely. So the sad reality is that most startups will fail. And so our job as CEO is to eliminate risks wherever we see them. One of the risks is team building. So frankly, most startups fail because of problems with founders. And so building the right team from the get-go is a huge challenge that we had to overcome. And then, getting the elements of the team to develop the software, get regulatory approval, and raise funding. Those are huge challenges as well. And that's where A-Star came in and significantly helped us in the process. As a startup entrepreneur, one of the hardest things you have to do is figure out how to build a team and move quickly to outpace competition. And man, one of the key components of our team is data scientists, right? These guys are like rock stars, they're like Bono. Everybody wants a data scientist. So getting one, much less, the top talent, it's difficult. A-Star made that super easy for us. They put us in touch with the top 3 of the top research institutes here in Singapore, the Bioinformatics Institute, I2.ai, and IHBC.
Yes.
We worked with these guys day in and day out, produced a prototype, used that prototype to get seed funding from great firms like Sequoia and EDBI, and that launched our venture.
So as a mentor, somebody with experience in technopreneurship, what is this one advice that you can give to budding technopreneurs who are watching this video today?
You want to constantly focus on reducing the risk to optimize your chances of success. To do so, however, how do you do it? One of the ways is partnering. Find ways to partner with either people, companies, or institutions that you can learn from to reduce those risks. A-Star was one such institution for us, and we're very grateful for their help.
All right, thank you so much, James, for that very insightful sharing. And thank you for watching today's Fireside Chat video. Remember, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Thank you.